Have you ever looked back at a credit report after a loan hit a snag and thought, I wish I had noticed that sooner? The truth is, most credit reports don't surprise us. They warn us. The challenge is that those warnings aren't always obvious. As mortgage professionals, it's easy to focus on the headline, the credit score, the inquiry, or a collection account. But experienced credit professionals know the biggest risks are often found in the trends and behaviors hiding underneath. Today, I want to share 5 warning signs I pay attention to every time I review a credit report. Not because they automatically mean there's a problem, but because they tell me to ask better questions. First, rapid balance growth. Imagine you reviewed a borrower last month and their revolving balances were relatively low. Today, those balances have doubled. The score may not have changed much. Nothing looks catastrophic, but something changed. Rapid balance growth can indicate a borrower is relying more heavily on credit than they were just weeks ago. Maybe it's temporary. Maybe there's a major life event. Maybe it's nothing at all. The point isn't to assume the worst. The point is to notice the change and understand the story behind it. Second, multiple new accounts opened in a short period of time. One new account isn't unusual, but several new accounts opened within a few months can signal changing financial behavior. Were they consolidating debt, preparing for a move, experiencing financial pressure? Again, the report isn't giving you answers. It's giving you questions worth asking. Third, payment patterns start to change. One late payment doesn't define a borrower. But when someone who has always paid on time suddenly misses a payment, that's worth paying attention to. Credit reports are often like watching the first few clouds roll in before a storm. Small changes in payment behavior can be early indicators that something in the borrower's financial situation has shifted. Fourth, utilization begins climbing. Utilization is one of the strongest indicators of how actively someone is relying on revolving credit. A borrower may still have an acceptable score, but if utilization is increasing month after month, that's a trend, not just a number. And trends deserve attention. Finally, watch for behavior changes, not just individual events. This is where I think the biggest opportunities are missed. A credit report isn't simply a collection of accounts. It's a timeline. It's a behavioral snapshot. It's a story about how someone has managed credit over time. When you stop looking for isolated events and start looking for patterns, you begin interpreting credit instead of simply reading it. That's a completely different skill. At My Credit Info, that's what we're passionate about. Because our job isn't just to provide a report. It's to help mortgage professionals understand what that report is trying to tell them. The biggest problems rarely appear overnight. More often, the credit report whispers before it screams. The question is, are we listening? If you're a loan officer, processor, underwriter, or real estate professional who wants to become more confident interpreting credit reports, follow My Credit Info. Share this video with someone on your team who reviews credit every day. And tell me in the comments, which warning sign do you pay the most attention to? Because if you pull credit, you should understand it.